Okay, hi. We had a little bit of, oh, how do I say, okay, here, that's fine. You know, I hope that my husband, right now I'm in my husband's office. I hope, right now it's a little bit cluttered and stuff, but I hope he gets everything in here figured out for himself, because it gets a right amount of sunlight coming in, and it's peaceful right here in this corner that he has of the house. So I hope he does get his computer stuff all figured out in his office and have a really nice office in here for himself. But I wanted to talk because I was trying earlier to do this video and it didn't work out. I don't know what happened. It taped like 3 minutes and then it cut out on me. So I'll just have to do a whole new vlog for you guys. Now, the last video I did was asking what kind of nails should I get when my mom, my grandma, and I went to get our nails done. This was the winner. My husband said purple was a good color for me, and then the majority said purple too. So this is, I'll try to get it closer and like hold my nails more steady this time. But yeah, that's the winning combo that everybody said, do some purple. I want to thank everybody who left comments about that. I was really surprised that, like, you know, my nails, that anybody at all would be interested or anybody would care, but thank you for caring. And I just wanted to say that we had a really great time, my grandma and I and my mom. And it's funny because when we go to get our nails done, it's like we all seem to have the perfect manicures that fits our personality. Like, my grandma has one that talks a, you know, medium amount, and that suits her personality. And then my mom has one that talks a little bit more, and my mom gets into conversations, and it's really good for my mom to get out and have conversations with people and stuff. It helps her out when she's going through this cancer thing that she has. And then my manicurist, her name is Amy, obviously does incredible work, but she hardly talks at all, which I love, because I love to be really calm when I get my nails done. I just relax. That's my relaxation time, to sit back and get pampered and relax. And so I love that she doesn't talk to me very much. I don't want a chatty Cathy, even though I can be on these videos, but I don't want a chatty Cathy when I'm having something relaxing done, like getting my hair cut or my nails done or something. I just like it peaceful and calm. That's just the way I am. So bottom line, we all have a manicurist that fits our personalities, and it's really, really great. And we had a good time. I mean, you get us 3 ladies together, we're beautiful and we're witty, and we just have a great time. We laugh and just joke and have a great time. I love our once a month outings that my grandma and my mom and I are able to do now that we live in close proximity. So it's been great. Now, this is what I want to tell you. Something that happened to me this morning. I knew that it was going to be a really, really busy day. So I'm on the way to Curves. I go to Curves and work out every morning except for Saturdays and Sundays. They don't do it on Saturdays and Sundays, they're closed. So I'm driving down the street. I'm going to go to Curves. Well, there used to be a mule. Well, there still is. She's still there, Dolly. I started feeding her about 10 years ago. And I would go feed her apples every day, and she loved me and I loved her. Well, I got permission from the landowners that owned the farm. I said, hey, can I come and feed your jackass? Oh, they got offended. They really got offended. They were like, that's not a jackass, that's a mule. I'm like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. But I didn't know what so I said, well, can I? And they said, yes, her name's Dolly, and it's a mule, not a jackass. I'm thinking, good grief, she'll love whatever I call her, as long as I give her apples and stuff, right? So anyways, she's funny because she eats the apples and all the apple juice just, and I've taken pictures of my dogs with Dolly. I'm a weirdo, but I love it. So anyways, this is the story. So I'm driving by her field, and I notice it's perfectly mowed, and usually they don't perfectly mow it because they let her eat the grass down, you know. That's probably the whole point of having Dolly in that field. So I saw that it was perfectly mowed, and I'm thinking, oh, I hope Dolly didn't die, and I did not see her, so I had to turn around and go back just to see if she was still alive. Because I'm thinking to myself, I started feeding her 10 years ago, and then I moved away for 3 years. Maybe she died. I mean, yeah, whenever we came into town, we'd drive by and make sure she was still there. But I did get to thinking, like, she could have died, right? because I don't know, like when I started feeding her, she could have been an adult then. So even though horses, mares, mules, jackasses, they can live 25, 30 years. But, I thought, well, she could have died. But okay, so then I turned around, I went by, she was there. I was able to feed her apples. It was all good. And then I get in the car and I'm driving the curves again. But then I started thinking to myself, what if that's a replacement Dolly? Like, what if in the time that I had moved away for those 3 years, what if Dolly really had died and they replaced her with another mule jackass? And the saddest thing is, what if it was like a horse and they changed it from a mule to a horse and I didn't even notice? That would be pretty pathetic, right? That would be a sign of old timers in my brain. But so I started thinking, and I called my husband on the phone. Not when I was driving, I pulled over. And I called my husband on the phone and I said, what if it's a replacement Dolly? He goes, what are you talking about? I said, Dolly in the field with the apples? And he goes, yeah. And I said, what if that's not her? What if that's a replacement Dolly? And my husband goes, why would they get a replacement Dolly? That doesn't make any sense. And I said, well, we get replacement dogs when one of our dogs dies. So you could get a replacement mule if your mule died. And then Rob says, oh yeah, I guess that's true. And I said, seriously, like, sometimes parents, like, their kid will have a hamster or a goldfish, and then when the kid's away at summer camp, the pet will die, and then the parents will go out and get another hamster, and it'll be like, the kid will come in home and say, that's not Fluffy, and the parents will be like, yeah, it is. And then the kid will be, Fluffy was white, not black, and the parents will be looking at each other like, you stupid idiot, it was black, not white. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I got to thinking, like, what if it's a replacement Dolly? What if it's not even Dolly anymore? What if I was fooled? Like, I was the kid whose Dolly died, and then when I was away for summer camp, but it was really away 3 years because I moved. And then I come back, and that was the replacement that my parents had got for me, and I believed it. Like, what if all this time it's like not even Dolly? What if I went through like 3 Dollys in like that 15-year span and I never even knew they were replacing that damn mule every single time? I don't know. I get these strange thoughts. It just was like, what if they got a replacement Dolly? You know what I mean? Oh yeah, these are my new sunglasses. Do you like? They're really good. They're good sunglasses. But yeah. So anyways, yeah, I was thinking like replacement Dolly. Oh gosh, and I do these videos and make myself look all batshit crazy, which I am, but I don't have to make everybody aware of that, do I? But thanks for joining me on this video that probably makes no sense to anybody except for those who love me and understand my craziness. Thank you. Big shout out to all y'all. And I want to say that I guess everything's fair in loving mules or loving donkeys. Which reminds me of my friend Jolene Thornton and the story that she had when she was in Tijuana sometime, but I will not go into that. I'll have to let you guys. She'll go into that. You guys have probably heard the donkey stories. Oh my gosh, I know. Yeah, so anyways, I want to say also, thank you for the interaction with the nail thing that I had when I was asking you guys. Thanks for all the responses. And I know I want to keep it interactive. I want to keep it fun, which means I want to do a contest. Contest is coming up, and if I forget, sometimes I do, please guys remind me in the comment section, like, Sue, you promised a contest, please do, because I do. I plan on doing a contest for you guys coming up very, very soon, so watch out for that. Also more quirky cooking videos. And lots of more shenanigans. Who knows what I'm going to put on here, right, guys? Thanks for watching my nonsense. I appreciate you guys all so much. This is Quick and Easy fans. Leave me a comment. Say hi. And tell me how your day's going if you want to. All right. Thanks. Talk to you guys soon. Bye. I'll leave a picture, too. I'll leave a picture in me. Oh, I should do this one because it has my chocolate diamond. Look at it. It's beautiful. And then my nails. Yeah. No. I feel like Vanna. I feel like I could be Vanna White exposing the letters with my beautifully manicured hand. Okay? Alright. Talk to you guys later. Bye.